Namaste, this is JVN Dr. Vishal Saxena, Associate Professor in Mathematics in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss on the module Cumulative Frequency Curves. This module is a part of the course Biostatistics and under the program of MSc NND, MSc Biotechnology, MSc FST and MSc Microbiology first semester of the university. And this topic of cumulative frequency curve is a part of the chapter graphical representation of data of the biostatistics, and statistics is a very important topic, and in this topic we learn about the cumulative frequency definition and the curves of the cumulative frequency, which is also known as the curve of Ogive, that is Ogive curve, and how can we draw it. So in the today's session we will take about this the whole of this the whole concept of this topic of cumulative frequency curve, and which is also known as Ogive. Cumulative frequency curves means it is just cumulative frequency, that is the sum of all the running frequencies. So the sum of all the running frequencies is the cumulative frequency of a frequency distribution, and it can be also defined as the sum of all the previous frequencies up to the current point or to the certain point, that is the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency is an important part of the graphical representation of data, in which just we take some graphs of in which we take the graphs of the various curves or the frequency distribution, we can draw the pie chart or the histogram, bar diagram or the bar graph, frequency polygon and frequency curve. So this cumulative frequency curve is also a very important curve, and this can be treated as the popularity of a certain type of data. So this can be used as the popularity of a certain type of data, and the likelihood that a given event will fall within the certain frequency distribution. So this cumulative frequency curve is important, and having the two types, one is called less than Ogive and second is called the more than Ogive. So to understand the concept of this curve, and we have some diagrams and some examples to clear this. So we take some slides today to explain this. Initially, the definition of cumulative frequency curve is shown that, and with example, here the frequency is the number of times an event occurs within a given scenario. So the frequency is the number of times an event occurs within a given scenario. So that is the definition of frequency. As all we know that frequency means that how many times our data is repeated, and cumulative frequency is defined as the running total of the frequencies. So cumulative frequency means the running total of the frequencies, or we can say it can also be defined as sum of all the frequency or sum of all the previous frequencies up to the current point. So that is the definition of cumulative frequency. It is easily understandable through a cumulative frequency table. So here we can understand by this table, for the 0 to 5, what is cumulative frequency? That is 2. Then for the class interval 5 to 10, what should be the cumulative frequency? Because we have shown that the cumulative frequency means it is the sum of all the frequencies, sum of all the previous frequencies to that point. So it means for the class interval 5 to 10, the cumulative frequency is 2 plus 10, that is 12. For the 10 to 15 class interval, the cumulative frequency will be 2 plus 10 plus 5, that is 17, and in the same way the cumulative frequency for the class interval 15 to 20, that is 2 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5, that is 22. A curve that represents the cumulative frequency of the group data on a graph is called a cumulative frequency curve. As all we know that definitely the curve which is given by the cumulative frequency distribution will be known as or is known as the cumulative frequency curve, and it is also known as ogive. So representing cumulative frequency data on a graph is the most efficient way to understand the data and derive results. So this is a very important point that when we represent the cumulative frequency data on a graph, then it is the most efficient way to understand the data and derive results, because we can understand the structure of data in that by that way, and we can derive some different results from this. So the cumulative frequency can be divided into two parts, or the ogive can be divided into two parts. One is called more than type cumulative frequency curve, and second is called less than cumulative frequency curve. So one is the more than type cumulative frequency curve, and the second is less than type cumulative frequency curve. So these are the two cumulative frequency curves, and this figure shows the curve of the cumulative frequency curve. This figure shows the cumulative frequency curve, and this is defined for the less than and more than type of curves. So here we are having the two type of curves, one is for the more than and one is for the less than curve. So here the pink line is shown that the ogive curve, that means the cumulative frequency curve, the pink one, and it is the curve for the less than type, so it is called the less than ogive. While this blue curve, the blue curve is shown that the cumulative frequency curve for the greater than or more than type. So this blue curve, this purple curve is the frequency curve which is known as the more than type of ogive or greater than type of ogive curve. So here we are having these two curves shown together, and these curves are combinedly called the less than and the more than type of ogive, the less than and more than type of cumulative frequency curves, and cumulative frequency curves are the part is a part of the graphical representation of data, which is very important for the purpose of explaining the data with the diagram. And as all we know that the diagram is a very good technique, a good method to explain the data in summary, or to explain in better way. Cumulative graphs can also be used to calculate the median of given data. So the cumulative, the advantage or the use of the cumulative graphs is that we can find the median of the data, and if we draw both the curves on the same graph, the point at which they intersect, the corresponding value of the x-axis represents the median of the given data set. So it means we have seen in the previous slide, when we draw the two curves together, means the more than type of ogive and the less than type of ogive, then the intersecting point of the two curves is called the median of the curve. So the point corresponding to the value of x corresponding to the intersecting point of these two type of ogives is called the median of the data set. So it is an advantage pointer to find the median of the data by the cumulative graphs. Cumulative frequency is an important tool in statistics to tabulate data in an organized manner. So means we can also understand this as it is also useful. Cumulative frequency is also useful for the tabulation of data in a proper way, in an organized manner. Whenever we wish to find out the probability of a certain type of data, or the likelihood that a given event will fall within certain frequency distribution, means just we can say if we want to find out the popularity of a certain type of data, then the cumulative frequency curve or the cumulative frequency concept is useful for this. For example, the census department has collected data and wants to find out all residents in the city aged below 45. So just we can understand this concept with an example, and the example can be taken as the census department has collected the data and wants to find out all residents in the city whose age just below 45. In this given case, a cumulative frequency table will be helpful. So how it can be helpful, we can understand with this curve. We can say an ogive is shown that and this ogive is of the less than type cumulative curve, and in this part cumulative frequency is shown that and the marks is shown that. So just we can understand here the cumulative frequency curve for the less than ogive, it is shown that and we can understand our concept that the find out all the residents in the city aged below 45. So we can just find out the residents in the city whose age just below 45. So because this is the concept of the cumulative frequency, and cumulative frequency means just we have seen the definition initially, that it will give the sum of the frequencies, the sum of the previous frequencies till the point. So it can be used for this example to find out the all residents in the city aged below 45. So this is the part of the cumulative frequency curves, and it is a very important concept of the graphical representation of data. And this part graphical representation of data just having many different type of curves, like bar diagram or the histogram, pie chart, cumulative frequency curve. Every different curve is having its own advantage and own just use or the uses. As similar to this, the cumulative frequency curve is also important, and we have today discussed about the various type of cumulative frequency curves. Like there are two types of cumulative curves. One is called less than ogive and second is called more than ogive. We have understand with example, and just the use of this point, this cumulative frequency curve, that we can use, we can find out our median of the data set by this concept of cumulative frequency, as well as we can also find out the popularity of the certain type of data. So students are advised to prepare this topic with concepts and take some different data sets and draw the cumulative frequency curve and give the conclusions for the questions, and just take objective as well as descriptive questions for this topic, because they will be asked, these questions will be asked in competitive examinations. Thank you.